Now you may be thinking, wait, Fazia, this can't be real. I mean, look at Mark Zuckerberg. That guy wears gray t-shirts. I mean, he's such a simple guy. In his interviews, he's so soft-spoken. I mean, all the examples I gave here, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, they're such simple, elegant people. And that, my friend, is the classic mistake we all make. We judge the book by its cover. We expect narcissistic personalities to behave flamboyant, over the top, seeking attention, showing off their gadgets, boasting about their success, being really well dressed and overly superficial. Although these can be traits of a narcissistic person, these alone can also be traits of a fairly decent human being. Okay, so now you may be thinking, well, Fazia, if he isn't a narcissist, then who is? A person who causes damage to other people in order to gain something for themselves, wealth, fame, etc. That's it. It's all about the damage they do to others, mostly psychological, sometimes physical. Just being arrogant doesn't make you a narcissist. You know why? Because nobody likes to work with or be with an arrogant, pompous person, and they're really easy to spot. Such people don't really succeed from the very beginning. So narcissists will never take on this persona because they know that most people dislike these kinds of people. But guess what? Who do most people like? Simple, humble, yet smart and successful people. That's who everybody likes. So that's the persona narcissists adopt. They come off as simple, humble, charismatic. Almost everyone likes a narcissistic person in the beginning, because that's how they lure you in and manipulate you into liking them, adopting their services, promoting their rank in their career, etc. They're more oftentimes the quiet, nerdy guy in the room and not the loud, boastful person in the room. If you've ever met a narcissistic person, I almost guarantee you that you've liked him or her at first glance and you're too ashamed to admit it. And that's why it is very important to not call anyone a narcissist. Ever. It's never okay to do that, even if the person truly is a narcissist. And here's why. A truly narcissist person will just dismiss you or gaslight you. You're not going to change the person for the better, and you don't gain anything out of it. You might satisfy your rage a little by calling him a narcissist bastard or something, but it does you no good. In fact, you can enrage that person to physically attack you. Now, if the person isn't a narcissist, then calling him or her that will greatly damage them, their self-esteem, their psychology. Then you will become the bully and the dangerous personality that they should look out for. So either way, by calling someone a narcissist, you have nothing to gain but much to lose. Ex-FBI agent Joe Navarro's excellent book called Dangerous Personalities, which this video is inspired by, has a checklist to correctly identify a narcissistic personality. I highly recommend you take a look at that checklist. I too have compiled a checklist inspired by his, just slightly different and categorized, that you can download from our website. The link is in the description below. The third mistake we tend to make is generalizing. Now, if you're wondering, wow, so was America built by narcissists? Is the world built by narcissists? Oh my goodness. Is everyone in power a narcissist? Let me stop you here. Now that is not true. Just because narcissists tend to love power positions doesn't make everyone in a power position a narcissist or evil. When we think about the thousands of people who died in Turkey in the earthquake because of the buildings that collapsed due to corruption and cutting corners in materials, then we think of narcissists, and rightfully so. When we think about politicians and CEOs who corrupt and destroy, then we can find 100 names of evil people for one name of a good, decent human being. You might even be thinking, Fazia, I can't think of a single good politician or CEO right now. You know why? That's because good people don't make noise. They're quietly doing their work, helping people, and nothing really bad happens. So that's not newsworthy. We only hear about bad people because they leave a trail of dead bodies around them, cause mass destruction, and that is newsworthy. For the record, Bill Gates is not a narcissist, and Bernie Sanders wants to provide free healthcare like Canada and free college tuition like Denmark. So there are good politicians and CEOs out there. So the next time you hear your friend or spouse say that they want to start their business or run for office, please encourage them. We need more people like them. Support them, and don't call them a narcissist. Please don't trash their self-esteem and thwart their dreams. This is the same mistake we make with religion. We think all religion is bad, where in fact it is people who are bad or can be bad. All religions actually teach the same thing: peace, compassion, humanity, kindness. And there are good religious leaders too. They just don't make a lot of noise.